Hey parents, I am your child's 8th grade U.S. history teacher, Mrs. Howson, and I'm so excited to start another year. This is my 15th year of teaching, my 6th year here at North Belton Middle School. I'm originally from Houston, went to San Antonio, kind of moved around a little bit, taught all subjects 7 through 12. And so I'm so excited to get this year started. And I'm sure you're wondering, what's this year going to look like? What's going to be different? What's going to be the same? I'm going to kind of walk you through a little bit of our course and our Schoology course and how I have it set up. Because although we're here right now and we're so happy to be back in the classroom, super awesome classroom, things might change and we might go home. And so I want to make sure that your child has an amazing experience within our realm, and I promise you, it's going to be just as fun whether we're in class or we're at home or we're able to do both and flip back and forth. And so just kind of knowing how things are set up, putting our minds at ease on how things will go. And so I'm so excited and glad that you'll be joining me on this adventure. All right, so here we go. Here is our Schoology page. And you'll notice with our Schoology pages for history, I like to give them right up there where their course is shown, kind of like this is period 2. And so you'll actually, depending on what class period your kid is in, you can see all my different periods. It lets them know real quick when they log into Schoology what to find. And so it's right there, and they get a nice little picture of me so they can remember who their teacher is. So I'm going to go ahead, click on the second period. The first thing that your kid's going to see is a quick links. This quick links is always going to be at the top unless there is an update where I'm giving them an announcement and information, but the quick links will be up there. It's right here. It's an embedded quick links, so it is live. So if anything changes, I'll be able to change it right on there. And so it makes it really easy on stuff for us to click on. Found here, we have our class syllabus. This class syllabus goes over some of the things that we need, the rules and expectations. Be on time, respecting yourself, taking responsibility. Our cell phone policy, we have the Chromebooks. We don't need our phones out in class, of course. If a child ever needs anything and says, hey, can I, text my mom? She needs to bring me my football socks. They just need to ask in class and get permission to be able to go out into the hallway and do those things really quick. The best way to email me, if you look right up here, the best way to contact me is definitely through email. First name dot last name at bisd.net. It's the same for every teacher, so I am elizabeth.howson at bisd.net. Or your kid can send me a Schoology message. The grading for this class is we are 40, 60, 40% minor grades, 60% major grades. And so, just keep that in mind, especially as we go through and are doing different things throughout the year. Cheating, of course, we'll talk about that. That results in a referral. They are in 8th grade. We are preparing for high school. We'll be doing a little bit of different ways of testing this year just because we have a lot of stuff online, but it's going to definitely all work out for our benefit on how we are going to be working. Sick or makeup work, if they're absent, they need to come here and check the Schoology page. It'll all be there, and it will be set up in such a way that they'll be able to do it on their own. So even if your kid is face-to-face and then they have to be out for 10 days, 2 weeks, however long, they'll be able to flip right into the Schoology course and do it. And we're going to practice that the first 2 weeks of school so that they're used to doing all of the digital learning just in case, so that they can still have this great learning experience that we're going to have. What do they need in this class? They're going to need a charged Chromebook. You want your kid to have glue or tape. I know it's not on the school supply list. They took it off a few years ago. Don't know why, but you definitely are going to want it. We are going to have a few things for them to glue in. Anything that gets handed out will come from the teacher. I will be the only one that touches it and gives it to the students. Of course, I will be sanitized and all wiped up ahead of time. If your child is at home, I will post it to where they can print it, or if they want to be able to draw it in there, then they have that freedom to do that. You do want them to have a composition book or a spiral notebook. I don't care which one, just something that they can keep their stuff in. They need a writing utensil, and of course, markers or colored pencils, something, to label and things like that. We usually provide it, but we're not going to be able to do that this year with sharing supplies. They want to make sure they bring it every day and have it with them. So that is the first link. We will have a newsletter put in here. On this newsletter, I'll just keep you up to date on some of the major grades. I will also have like a gallery of student work and things like that I'll post every few weeks, just so you can kind of see what kids have been up to. I also have a MyBISD YouTube channel for your child to see it. They need to be able to log into their Google account, their MyBISD Google account. Right now I only have one video in, but you will see playlists as all the videos get put in. And so I pre-record these videos with a green screen. I have a blue screen right behind me, so it works for that. And so just to kind of make things fun for the students to have and things like that. So you can definitely see that right there. Love my costumes for the kids to be able to show them history. Nearpod is one of the things that we'll use a lot, just to kind of interact and question. Quizzes is a fun gaming platform that we use for history to review, and Quizlet Live is also another gaming platform. And I'll have your kids set up Quizlet cards and study cards, and they'll have all of that so that they can prepare for this year. If you look right here, you'll see two folders. One folder is the week, and then one folder is month by month. These weeks, each time we finish a week, it will get dropped into that monthly folder, so we don't get cluttered up with a whole long list of stuff to do. So we're going to folder it out and organize it to make it as easy as we can for your child. So once that first week is done, it'll go into the September 8th to October 2nd. I was going to do September, October, November, December, but then some of the weeks overlap into the different months, so that's why you see those dates on there. When I click on this September 8th to the 11th, the first thing your kid's going to see for the week is they're going to see a weekly calendar. This is embedded, so it can be updated. It has their target for the day. It'll tell them the date of the things they're going to do. Remember that especially if your kid is an at-home learner, they do have to log in on their assigned day to complete the work. And so that work's not going to be published. Notice right here it says unpublished. It's not going to be published until the day of. So if the work is due on a Tuesday, if they're class period, if they're in period 2 or 3, 9.8, that Tuesday, that's the first day, this will be published for them on Schoology. I tell you the name of the assignment so they can easily find it, listed right down here, and then the items used. So for this first assignment, they're going to learn about my fabulous new 8th grade U.S. history teacher by completing, and then it tells them the 9.8 Meet the Teacher Digs. So that's me, just to let you know. They'll use Schoology, obviously, because we log in here, and within that Schoology, it is a Google Slides. So that tells them right there, and we'll practice that so that they know. So I just kind of give them some help on what we're going to use in class that day. We'll also use Flipgrid that day. Down here is a little notebook to represent, hey, don't forget your notebook. Make sure you have it. And so then you'll see down here, they have their items listed for the week. These items, these first 3, will get published that first Tuesday. This will be published on Thursday for them. It tells them it's due Thursday at 11:59, so that they'll be able to get on and do it. And so they'll click on it. And for them, it's gonna give them some directions on what to do, and they'll click it open and it'll pop open and they'll be able to complete it and submit it to their teacher. And so it'll be super easy to navigate and follow through for them. And so the first 2 weeks especially, we're going to have everything set up so that it is digital so that they can become accustomed to using all of these different things, and it'll be super easy if we need to transition to at home and then come back and then go home. I do have lots and lots and lots of amazing things planned for us at school. So don't worry. Don't think, oh, they're just going to be sitting in their desk doing nothing. No, no, no. I promise you it is going to be a fabulous learning experience. Oh, there's our first bell. We're practicing. It's going to be a fabulous learning experience, whether they are face-to-face or whether they are digital. We have some really awesome and neat stuff planned for them. I cannot wait to get this year started. I'm so excited, and I will see you guys later. Bye.